Welcome back out to the Amalie Arena here in Tampa, Florida. It is Championship Sunday as the Nebraska Cornhuskers take on the Texas Longhorns. Philip Catapamo alongside Annie Elming. Annie, we are here and we are so close to volleyball.
You can tell, we're excited. People who are going into the stadium, they're excited. People have been here since 9 o'clock this morning just to come watch these teams and to battle it out today.
You know, we talked about the impact of this sport. We spoke with Jessica Cootie of Husker Radio Network about the love that we've seen all season long from not only this program, but the sport of volleyball. And I'll tell you what, like we said, role models on the team are starting to make their way statewide. We have a neat little video here. Just give us 1 second. But we talked about it earlier about how this team has impacted young girls across the state. Check out this video shared by Husker Volleyball's Twitter account. These future Huskers are from Weston, Nebraska. You can see them decked out in their Husker gear, practicing their intros, their digs, their blocks and kills. And Annie, this is what days like today are all about.
Exactly. It's just so cool to see stuff like this in sports, and especially women's sports. And thankfully, that is not a real volleyball, so no furniture or windows were damaged. But all kidding aside, the impact of this season is just rippling. The Nebraskans love their volleyball, and this weekend, along with Volleyball Day, continue to show how much love this state and city of Lincoln has for sports. They absolutely love this team, and they show up every night at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, packed in a Memorial Stadium, and most recently made the trip here to Tampa. We're at home watching on TV.
Well, we do want to thank you so much for joining us. As like we said, we are getting closer and closer to the start of the championship match. The third time these programs have faced off in the national title game, and history will be made here once again. Two freshman setters will look to lead their team to a national title. And Annie, I want to thank you so much for coming along with us here. It should be an absolute fun match here on ABC. And to our team back at home, thank you so much for putting this together, and thank you so much for watching. But for now, our predictions. Annie, what do you think's going to happen?
Well, I hope both teams have fun. No, I'll give you a real answer. I think it'll go all the way. I think we'll go 5. I want a great day of 5 sets here today. I want to see 5 sets of great volleyball. I think Huskers today. Huskers, we're going to win today.
I'll keep it simple. I didn't buy this tie and fly out to Tampa, Florida to watch Texas hold that trophy. I am confident these Nebraska Cornhuskers are ready for the challenge. They have been battle-tested all year long. They beat Arkansas, they beat Pitt, they took down Stanford, Wisconsin, 92,000 strong inside Memorial Stadium. This is peanuts to this team, and they are ready to meet the challenge. Skurs by 50. For now, reporting here in Tampa, Florida, Philip Catapamo, Annie Elling, Rod McKenzie, back to you at home.
Yeah, I think that video said it all. They have been such an inspiration to young girls. I think showing UNL, showing that they have such a huge platform to share with everybody. And we have here a square of the floor actually from Memorial Stadium from that day. I think them giving the girls such a big day to kind of show that they're an inspiration to young girls, and it's really made them look up to them. Right. I know it was just a day of a lot. It was very fun. I got to go to that.
There were tears, there were cheers.
Oh yeah, there was. It was a blast, and I think it just really set the tone for this season. I know they've gone through some obstacles.
Right, and hopefully we can get Philip and Annie back. I want their 2 cents on this. Let's face it, this has been a fairy tale season that has come true. When you look back, no seniors to kick off the season. Lindsey Krause getting hurt with a season-ending injury back in October. I think a lot of fans were hoping that they would make it to the championship, but I think deep down inside they knew it was going to be a tough road to travel. Looking back at this season, just your guys' final thoughts on that.
Well, most definitely, Rod. Obviously the loss of Lindsey Krause was tough for the team, but you see players like Maggie Mendelson, Allie Batenhorst making their impact on the floor each night, helping to carry this team into today's match. And Annie, you got a chance to be at that Memorial Volleyball Day at Memorial Stadium. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was just such a special day, and I think anyone who was there will agree with me. You don't forget days like that, and it was just so amazing to see. We were talking to all the little young volleyball girls. They were there to come watch these girls play. These are their role models, and we talked about how young this team is, but they're still role models, these young girls who want to come watch them play and look up to them. So it was just such a special day.
And it has been an incredible year for volleyball. Like we talked about with Jessica Cootie, we are seeing more and more people get interested in the sport of volleyball, and it's days like this that make it all worth it. So we'll see what happens in just a little bit, but for now, back to you two in the studio.